Welcome back, my people, to a new video from AI Made Tech Reviews. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sick today. And this video is to unbox and set up and install this security camera that I got from Amazon for the Black Friday. Regular price for this camera, it's 59 euros. 59 euros, and for the Black Friday I got it just for 39 euros. Of course, you have a voucher that you need to apply, and once it is applied, then you have a 10 off for this camera. So the brand is ieGeek. It's a 2K PTZ battery security camera. Comes with a solar panel. And if you see here, we have 2K resolution, colorful night vision, 100% wireless, so we don't have wireless for connectivity, wireless for the charging, rechargeable, of course, and we have 360 PTZ, which is the rotation for the camera, and of course we can put it one or more in the same house, so it's going to give us a very simpler experience. Alright, so we have live view, custom alarm time, two-way audio, custom alarm area, multi-user access, and instant accurate alerts. We will go through that in the installation process for this camera. Alright, so let's see what we have in the box. Alright, so in the box we have this warranty card. This is I just got an email from this, it's the activation for the warranty card. So we have warnings if you want to. In some places this is mandatory, this is a must. You need to stick that to your wall so it's visible to everyone. Then we have the user manual. And finally, this is the most interesting part here. This is a support for the solar panel, which is a very small solar panel, and it's supposed to be 5 volts, 2 amperes, and it's very easy to install. So if you have support in wood, it's very easy to install, and this is the support for that. Then we have the solar panel, which is a very small solar panel. If you see here, instructions how to install the solar panel to have it in the right degrees, the right position for the sun. Of course, this is just suggestions depending on where the installation is done and how the sun is hitting your place. So just pay attention to that. It can be useful to increase the usage of the solar panel. The size is very small. I believe it's like maybe 7 inches less, a little bit less maybe. But it's a very nice solar panel. For the time being, it has given me very nice results. All right, so moving to the next part. Regarding the support, you can mount it in any tripod, and you have a cable which is 3 meters with USB-C type support. Then we have the support. This is where the camera will be clipped into it, and we can use the screws to put it right in or horizontally or vertically. So this is up to you. Then we have our charging cable, USB charging cable, so we don't use that, at least for now. This is useful, at least to charge the camera for the first time to 100%. It's very useful, and it has the screws also for that. So you can put 2 in the top or 2 in the front of it, and camera will be clipping very easy. So we will see that in the installation process. And this is finally the camera. So camera, as you see here, has a speaker in the back, has the 2 antennas which are sticking to it. You cannot remove them. So camera can be rotated in the multiple directions, and I believe it's 120 degrees up and down, and 360 sorry, 2 and 20 for the sides. And this is basically our camera. So it has LED lights for the night vision, and have also infrared lights. Infrared lights for the night vision, and LED lights for the regular lights. Here we need to charge our camera, and if you pull out this small cap here, the smallest one, if you pull out the smallest one, then you have access to the same charging port, but this is to be used with the solar panel, so it's 100% waterproof. So don't forget about that. And then here we have another speaker. If you see a little bit speaker right there, and what I want to show you right here is that we also have, oh, this is a little bit hard to pull out. So we have the power button, reset button, and we have also our micro SD slot, micro SD card slot for the memory card. So this is all that we have. And now let's go back this time to the installation process. All right, so now let's install the camera. Let's set up the camera for the first time. To set up this camera, we have a QR code we need to scan. This will lead us to our application that is called ieGeek, if I remember well. All right, so let's scan it. Nice. So it's of course available for both Apple's Google Play Store and App Store. It's ieGeek. Let's go install this one. Most of these new connected devices are installed in the same way, so it's basically the same process over and over again. So let's open the camera now. We need to give the permissions to that. Next, okay, so this explains how the notification works, and we need to start by creating our account. So I repeat this over and over again, the importance of having an account, not just for the use of the camera itself. It's if you need to move from one device to another, the best way is to having an account. This can give you access to many things, and the idea of having this access to the camera, it's not just to have the cloud storage access. This will give you the opportunity to share this camera with another person. So if you are multiple people living in one single home, you can the three of them can install the application, have their account created, and then you can link the main user to the other two ones, and everyone is going to have access to the camera in the same way. All right, so now if we move on to the email, here we are just validating that the account has been successfully created. This is just this creation process for the camera, so nothing weird behind of it. All right, so camera now it's fully set up. At least the account is fully set up. Now we are going to add the device. You just need to click add the device. And you need to give the permissions to find the camera around you, and then you select battery camera, which is the one that we have.
Hold the device power button to start the device.
You need to hold the device power button to start the device. Press the battery camera button to wake up the device as it is asleep. Please stay near to your router for the best signal. So, right, so let's do this. So at this moment, my top camera is my Canon camera is not working, so I left a still image here. But of course, I will guide you through the full process. All right, so once the camera is on, let's move on to the next slide.
Please reset the device by holding the reset button for 5 seconds. Wait for the indicator light to flash red.
Resetting the like pressing the reset button for 4 to 5 seconds, and this will bring the red indicator light to be flashing for.
Select the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network and enter your password.
Your Wi-Fi connections in your phone. This will send the Wi-Fi connections directly to the camera. So we type our Wi-Fi password. Okay, you type it right there, and then you move to the next slide just to send this information to the camera.
Please remove all film from the lens. Tap next to show a QR code and let your device scan the code. Keep your phone 5 to 8 inches from the lens.
And I'm going to scan this to the camera. You will hear the sound of the scan.
Connecting. Please wait a moment.
And now you will be, the camera will be connecting itself to the network, and at the same time linking to your phone and to your application. So now it has been connected, and you will notice that we will start receiving notifications right now. So here we can change the camera name if we need that. So we click in the top right here, and we change the camera name to whatever name you want to use. So I'm going to use, for this one, I'm going to use camera. I believe it's I have only one camera, so that would be enough. So let's just use camera, and that's all. So we click OK, and you click done. And now just a quick explanation. What's the plug, the charger we need to use for the camera, so we can
put camera and phone at the place of camera installation. Press next to enter network diagnostic.
It's quite good for this camera. This is the idea of this process here, is to analyze the run a diagnostics of the network to see if everything's fine. You don't have to go through this if you believe the camera it's in the right place, and if you want to access the visuals of the camera for the first time, you can just leave it right here for a couple of seconds, and it's going to be displaying your live view, your live feed for your camera. And if you just want to go to the next step, you just to click done. So to install the memory card, remember the cap that we removed at the beginning of this video? This cap is to be used for power reset, and then we have our micro SD slot right there we can use to insert our memory card. So that's what we're going to do right now. So don't forget about that. All right, so at this moment, camera is now fine. It should be already installed and working. Of course, now we need to insert our memory card. What we are going to do right now is to insert the memory card. So you can go now, you have a couple of things here. You have explore, you have messages, exploring, other stuff. So let's go to the options for the camera first. This is the wizard for it. So we have an update. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to run the update. Seems to be useful to do this. So in order to use the camera for the first time, we need to go and update. So let's do that. Alright, update is now completed. My image here seems to be frozen. Seems to be frozen, so we should be good to go now. Alright, so let me see. Okay, so let me just close that and reopen it. Now seems to be working fine. So now let's go to the options for the camera again. Now we go to recording management, and then we have this SD card capacity. So you have a 64 gigabytes card. You type on reset. You do the reset, then you click done, and the memory card should be ready to go. So now let's go install the camera outside. So the installation process is quite easy. So as I explained before, if you have wood, you can just use your electric screwdriver or your drill, and you are just going to install both the support for the camera and the support for the solar panel right here. So it's very straightforward process. Three screws and it's done. Then we can install our solar panel. So it can be a little bit tricky because we need to make it turn in the base. So that's the way it is, and there's no easy way to do this. It's just the way it is. And you can angle the solar panel based, of course, on the trajectory of your sun. So to check the trajectory of the sun, I had to install this application that I'm going to show you right now, which is kind of easy, and it's going to give you an overview of how the sun is going to be moving from left to right, at least in my place. And it's going to give you also the degrees of inclination for the sun. So this is automatically giving you an idea of how the sun behaves where the solar panel is installed. So at this moment I was just right in front of the solar panel, and I put it in the way that it's going to be using as much sun as possible. So now it is right here installed, and now you can see my next video to the explanations about this camera. Like and subscribe.